Liverpool are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And it's Beckham. He's gone for goal! Oh, nearly. Tavernier. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Batistuta. Bournemouth trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Can he get it through? Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Senesi gets across to intercept that. Semenyo. He's had it taken off him. Oh, no question, that's a foul. There's a quick free kick. Oh, well played, well played. Kirkesh. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, Red, nice interception. That'll be a throw. Pinches it off him. Oh, important interception. Rafinha looking to be a menace in the final third. Can he get away here? Out to the left it goes. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rafinha is wide and looking to get onto this. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Brooks, and he's been shifted off it. Guardiola has given away a free kick. Kluivert, Smith, and he was alert to it. Tavernier, and here's Evan Nielsen. Brooks! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Rafinha. Rafinha! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Rafinha. Saka is in a really good position out wide. Adams. Brooks.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Semenyo! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Semenyo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Rafinha. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely.
Ne maçına geleyim? PlayStation'dan oynuyorum. Eğer oynuyorsan geleyim.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Liverpool come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good.
PlayStation'la PC uyuşmuyor. O yüzden oynayamayız.
And the second half gets underway. Liverpool carrying a one-goal lead. And here's Evan Nielsen, Kluivert. And it's Beckham. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rafinha, and he skips past his man.
Evet, tamam. Kod ver.
Lovely feet. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable... He's got full! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Semenyo. Kerkesh. Now who's going to be first to this? And the shot! Oh, it's taken a touch. And that has left him in a heap. Saka. Great ball if he can get there. Senesi cuts out the pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Has a look and place it forward. And he was quick to react. And that is as far as they're going to go. Can he put it away? Now, who's going to be first to this? He's trying his best to keep it in play here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
This match was 29,950.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Otto spots it and intercepts. Messi. That's going right the way across. Rafinha. Saka. Neither of these two want to come off Saka. And Batistuta! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitutions taking place.
Bournemouth can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's...
Climbs up big! He can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through. Brooks. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Guardiola. It's Saka. Gets his pass away. Spread neatly. Saka. That's a fabulous ball. Rafinha! It's off target and by quite a way.
Rafinha'nın kartı niye öyle sıradan gözüktü lan?
Tavernier. Beckham. Rafinha. Smith was in no mood for any of that. Christie stood up well to him there. Guardiola. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Rafinha going face-to-face with his great rival. Eva Nielsen. Brooks. He's shifting through the gears here. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, good spread.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Rafinha. Oh, here's a chance! And now the breakaway. Driving on and making good effort from distance. Oh, and that should have been two.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Substitution.
Liverpool have their second corner now. Certainly not the easiest of chances, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's getting a few rounds of applause from around the touchline, but he's angry with himself, really angry.
Liverpool have their third corner. Only partially clear. That's a throw.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rafinha under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
What a throw in. Christie, and that has put paid to that.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, easy pickings there. That's Batistuta. And the shot! Kepa. That's the end. Liverpool have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads.
Bir tanem. Şu futbolda etkinlikler var. Görevleri yapıyorum. Sen ne yapıyorsun? Tamam karım. 3'te o zaman uyandırıyorum seni.
Joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Guardiola did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now, looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Batistuta. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Hutchinson. Chaplin.
That was lovely, that.
Broadhead. Davis. Oh, perfectly measured that. Beckham. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Rafinha. Well, that is one way to stop him. Julie. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. He's tried one! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can all...
Up he goes! No, not the best of headers. Davis. No goals as yet. Broadhead. Ipswich upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
He's found the way. Julie! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Julie. Odo. Cajuste. Davis. And that's a throw-in. Chaplin. And he was quick to react. Oh, great chance! Messi. Saka. Rafinha. Smoothly does it. Guardiola. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He is just caressing the ball. Defending of the desperate variety. It's Saka, looking tidy in possession here. Now it's Batistuta. Saka, cleared away.
Aleykümselam.
Morsi.
Hoş geldin.
Davis. Cajuste. He is through here. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Ulan Rafinha, ulan Rafinha.
Cajuste. Chaplin. Broadhead. Chaplin. Rafinha. Very nicely done. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Liverpool have their second corner now.
İndir şunu.
Hits one.
Az siktir lan, nasıl gol olmadı o?
That has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Liverpool have their third corner. It's really well cleared. And it's Beckham.
There will be one
Oh,
minute
what
added
a
time.
climb!
Buna kodum kalecisi ya.
And he has kept it out somehow.
Batistuta is offering a
Hadi
right
hadi
smile there.
oynayınca böyle oldu işte.
This possibly the last play of the half. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Everyone, please welcome our players. Substitution in progress.
Here we go again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Davis. Liverpool come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the...
All eyes on the
Ya
referee. It's a
ne
penalty.
penaltısı Allah aşkına ya.
Liverpool really could have
Şaka
done
gibi
without
ya.
this.
Lan ortaya vuracağını biliyordum da neyse dedim sola atayım ya. Allah kahretsin.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Ipswich have fired themselves in front.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Palmer. And Rafinha.
Kaçacak mısın
Well,
artık?
that's well spotted.
Kimi?
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Played back in. Now he's off and running. Now it's Rafinha. Lovely feet. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Morsi. Liverpool still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Gets a good foot in there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
The attendance for this match was
Oh, he's
28,997.
bust. There's the shot. He's been taken
Ver yine
down,
penaltıyı
and the
amına koyayım.
referee has pointed at the spot.
Gerçi siktir git ya.
Liverpool present their opponents with the
Kurtaramazsam
best
zaten
possible chance here.
çıkacağım. Yine ortaya vuracak.
Corners you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Abinin bunda niye çıkılmıyor ya? Çıkarsam da yayın kapanacak neyse.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter,
Ya
why
ne
not
defansif,
push on and totally kill
ofansif
this off?
anasını satayım ya. Ne defansifi ya.
That is good alertness. Beckham. And here's a chance.
Şimdi vereceğim pas adamı.
And the keeper read that really well.
Well,
Defansif,
talking
ofansif.
about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
And the ball's come loose here. Gently done. Batistuta is onto it in a flash. Tuanzebe. Liverpool perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Amına koyayım çocukları topu ayaklarına aldığı zaman vermiyorlar ya.
Kvaratskhelia. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Rafinha.
Although really added the
Ne
width there,
offside
thanks to
gözünü
the
seveyim ne
willingness to
alakası var
make the
ya.
run.
Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha. That is lovely.
Bak sonra attın. Evet. Hadi.
Sticks it away.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
The goal scorer.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Coming on the
He's in
field
space
is
and looking for options.
number 23.
Allah senin cezanı vermesin Batistuta ya. Bir de avuta attı yani. Oradan nasıl avuta atabiliyorsun?
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Çok erken verdim ya.
Otto. He's in plenty of space here. Chaplin. Looks a foul.
Ya
Yeah,
siktir git
referee's
hakem,
given it.
siktir git ananı sikeyim senin.
He knew what was coming.
Orospu
That's a
çocuğu.
yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 40, Tuanzebe. Coming on to replace him is number 18.
İndir onu.
That's headed upfield. Now it's Rafinha. Batistuta receives it in a
Senin
good
top
position
kontrolünü
here.
sikeyim ya. Gerçekten.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Kvaratskhelia, he has found the way through. Goes in for the header.
Aferin lan sana Rafinha. Helal olsun lan sana Rafinha.
Demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it
2-0'dan
back
geri
and the
geldik,
focus
güzel
to
oldu.
make it count. A very
Hadi bir de şimdi
tasty
3. golü
combination.
atarsak.
Ipswich making
Bunlar defansına
consecutive
çekilecek.
changes here.
Ha hücum aynen şimdi hücuma geçer.
But there's
Ezelim.
absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though, not
Coming on
quite
the
able.
field is
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Rafinha. Palmer. 5 minutes left on the clock. Palmer. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Şimdiye bak ya 2 kişinin arasında nasıl çıkıyor ya?
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
Ya siktir git ama ya. Önünde top kaldı. Amına koyayım nefret ediyorum böyle olunca ya. Gerçekten nefret ediyorum böyle olunca ya.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Ipswich take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
That's a decent clearance. Cajuste. We are into overtime. Hutchinson.
Amına koyayım.
They've got to make this
Şu
nice
şuna
and
yenilik
quick.
var ya.
And that is as far as it goes.
Bu çocuğu şey yapmış bize. Hat-trick yapmış. Hoş geldin. Bu amına koyayım Messi'nin niye hep morali bozuk? Rafinha kalsın.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Played out to the left flank. Yuri, and he's managed to get free. It's a sweet ball, that. Nicely spread. Pass somewhat off target.
Şurada.
Nico Williams, looking for the run. He's onside.
Nico Williams nerede oynuyor amına koyayım lan? Bilbao'da mı oynuyor?
He's had a hit. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And now they can spring out of
Nico Williams Bilbao'da mı oynuyor? Ey ya Rabbi ya Resulallah. Nasıl saptıklar için ya. Milan... Gerçi aynen ya. O, Rafael Leao'ydu.
It's Batistuta. Oh, that's fabulous.
Amına koyayım ne defansmış bu ya.
He's looking to... And Batistuta! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, such a clever touch. Beckham to take it as usual.
Nasıl
It may
amına
not seem
koyayım ya.
important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
Defending of the desperate variety. Bilbao are looking to go forward now. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Nico Williams has been emerging and a very good player to watch as he's growing his game, Peter. I've been hugely impressed with his confidence, with his energy, with his dynamism, with his spirit, with his willingness and enthusiasm. And all those qualities are the perfect mix in him going on to have a great career.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. And they're back on the ball again. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Orospu çocuğu.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Beckham having a look.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Ananın amı Beckham.
Oh,
Ananın
lots on
amı.
that one, but he couldn't find the target.
Keşke oradan Rafinha veya Messi'yle vursaydım ya. Nereye gidiyorsun? Orospu çocuğu.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Jaureguisa.
Topu asla vermiyorlar ya. Asla ya.
And here's Nico Williams. That's a throw.
Amına koyayım. Süper Yıldız'ı bu kadar nasıl iyi oynayabiliyorlar ya.
Pinches it off him. Yuri, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He's got away. Kvaratskhelia. In for a header.
Kafayla mı vurur oğlum?
Not
Pedri.
to get his head on that, but
Salak
couldn't
salak iş
score.
yapıyorsun
You
ya.
really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Oh, played through for the wide man. Rafinha.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Yuri. Gomez. Nicely weighted ball. Nico Williams providing an outlet on that flank. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now that's well seen too. He has found the way through. Rafinha pulls it back. Has a goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Beckham gathers from the goal kick. Ruiz de Galarreta. And here's Berenguer.
Oh, really well played.
Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Berenguer gets flagged offside. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Very nicely done. Rafinha. Oh, well played. Jaureguiza. Yuri. Over to the left. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Has a look and plays it forward. Pedri! Oh, that should get the job done. Ruiz de Galarreta. De Marcos. Paredes.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That has been slung wide. Gomez. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So, your views on the first half?
It's been all left field, and while the supply has been decent, it's bringing no reward, so this needs a different approach.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
He's having a go, and the ball's come loose here. He is through here. Berenguer.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Batistuta looks to get on the end of this. Rafinha. That's a smashing touch to get him away. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's found... Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
And the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Saka. The ball has bounced loose now. Jaureguisa fiddles it through. He can run onto that. And this has gone, presumably for offside. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Rafinha!
Se kuzen mikine kone diyattanem piç olu piç.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus.
And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Now it's Rafinha. Chance! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Kvaratskhelia going face-to-face with his great rival. Nico Williams. Well, that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Guardiola. He's tried one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Liverpool are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. He's going for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Williams. Looks to go up and over. Oh, easy pickings there. He is starved of space and time. Sunset. Williams! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Lan yavşak ne oldu
Time
İbne?
again, they are repelled.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. The fullback is in acres of space here. Oh, what a climb! And it's in! Do not write them off. Back they come.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Rafinha! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Kvaratskhelia. The final 5 minutes. Batistuta. Sunset can get it clear.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
That is lovely.
Four
The
added
defence
minutes
just
has been
about came
indicated.
out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gurzetta, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. We are into overtime. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
DeMarcos. Oh, can he get onto this? No, that's been intercepted. Yuri kept his eye on... And that's it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Rafinha. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Sarr did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rafinha, he's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rafinha has been caught there, it's a foul. Hughes has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Beckham to take it as usual.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
Oh, he's been caught. Decent hit! Crystal Palace have the chance to go the other way. Well, there's the clearance. That's the throw. Now it's Batistuta. Now here's the delivery. Henderson has that under control. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy Eze is always someone I've kept an eye on. A player who broke through as a left winger initially, but also has the intelligence, the vision required of a number 10, and he combines those roles very well, drifting in from the left, getting on the end of balls, and he takes it from there.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Now the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. Very nicely done. Otto. Julie. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Saka, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Arteta. Eze. Otto wins the duel this time. Julie hurtling down that right flank. He's picked his way through. And it's Beckham. So we're still where we started right now. Terrific header! No, not the best of headers.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Hughes. Guardiola with a definite foul there. Munoz.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rafinha.
A, B, C, D, F, G, yumuşak G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, R, S, Ş, T, U, V, Y.
Hughes to Batistuta! Sarr.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's Messi. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rafinha. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, perfectly measured that. Beraldo simply refused to be outdone there. Good spot, he's seen the run. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Ulan amına kodum çocuğu, senin yedi sülaleni sikerim piç. Sen ne zannettin beni göt? Sana taşak geçiyorum burada. Av der misin yazıyor oraya. Siktir orospu çocuğu.
Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Some first-half thoughts?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Here we go again then.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Şimdi sana bir küfür ederim. Yani bak beni sinirlendirme. Siktir git lan yayınımdan. Gitmezsen engellerim seni. Siktir git.
This is a formidable matchup. Odo. And it's Beckham. Rafinha gets into some space. That's very neat. That's a decent clearance.
Senin ananı sikerim orospunun evladı. Bekle ben seni şuradan bir engelleyeyim de. Amına koyayım çocuğu. Orospu çocuğu.
Beraldo. Juli. Now the ball's gone astray. Juli. Mitchell. Could move up a gear here. Guardiola. Knocks it out wide. Oh, really good feet. Beckham. Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Hoş geldin.
Caught offside that time.
Offside'sın Rafinha ya. Messi'nin de morali yüzü. Guardiola'nın biraz küçük neyse idare ederiz böyle.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Saka being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And it's Guardiola. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a nicely measured pass. Kamada. Brilliantly cut out. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Richards. Hughes. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Great challenge.
Penaltı yok mu amına koyayım maçın ya.
Corner number 3 coming up. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Rafinha, that's good play. Oh, what a
Ya
climb!
şu güzelim ortaya gerçekten hani
Harmlessly behind.
nasıl
I
olur
think
da
he deserves
avuta
credit
atarsın?
for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double
Coming on
dose
the
of
field
closing down.
is number 11.
Kamada, that is very well defended. Eze, that's a lovely neat pass. Works it forward.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And Beckham! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Aimed beyond the defence. Nicely weighted ball. He gets big!
Abi adam ne güzel orta açıyı kafaya vuruyor gol oluyor.
And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Crystal Palace have taken the lead. And the header!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Beckham with the cross.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove...
He comes
Ya
flying!
Julie oradan kafam vuruyor.
So close to drawing level.
Kafanı sikeyim
Julie
sen.
couldn't quite put that away, but there's plenty of positives in how they've responded.
Just eases him off the ball. Julie. Julie going face to face with his great rival. Oh, sweet feet.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he's managed to get free. Ball driven towards the far post. Now it's Mateta. França. And he's picked out the run. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Beckham. That's a good ball out wide. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And here's Batistuta.
Faul var
And
ama.
that will be it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour.
Bir de amına koyayım rastgele güçlendirici jetonu veriyorlar. Şuraya bak. Taşak geçer gibi.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Played out to the right. Chance here to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Bellingham. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bellingham. Spread out to the left. Very nicely done. Rafinha has been caught there, it's a foul. Quickly taken. Now it's Lewandowski. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today? Face to face with the keeper. Has a goal! In for the pieces! He's hit it first time.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
And it's Maradona. He's played him through. It's Lewandowski! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Vinicius Junior is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Rafinha. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Koundé. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great ball, and he's in here. And the pass is intercepted. And the shot! In he goes again. He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
He's through here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Pedri.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Moved on forwards. Oh, super find. Alaba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Barcelona are down to 10 men. That has not gone well. Gets his pass away. Julie will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a goal kick. Koundé. It's Vigo. Rafinha is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rafinha, Pedri. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers... There's the hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Koundé. It's a mighty effort! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Maradona demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just...
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. Looking for options for movement. Nice control. And they've got a throw. Eder Militao defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Can he get it through? Looking for the runner. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot stopping, but also a very cool head and a good organiser. What's more, he's very happy to...
Great chance! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Madrid penetrate first. It is... He's got a side of goal! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Araujo calmly anticipates. And back to the goalkeeper. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Can he finish? Sticks it away! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes
Hoş geldiniz.
right away from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't they're thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Alvarez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
Hits one! And he's done it!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Griezmann. Now it's Mbappe. He's onside. Mbappe! That's another chance. And here's Vinicius Junior. The referee's awarded a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Griezmann! Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And it's been taken short. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He's making a real surge on the left. Pedri. And he's there to clear it. Now the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Konuşmasana konuşurum ya. Maça odaklandım.
Throw in.
Adam kadrosunu hiç bakmadım ha.
He is through here. He's had a hit. He has done it. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition.
Surely! Now, in he goes again. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. How Kubasi gets rid without sophistication.
There they go, hunting again.
Now, can he find a finish? Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Mbappe. Chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona have their second corner now. It's really well cleared. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Rafinha bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Iniesta. That's a throw. Koundé. Zubimendi. Pedri. Forwards and with intent. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Rafinha might just make this. And he's quick to snatch it back. Koundé is the guilty party there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he is going into that little black book. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. And somehow it stayed out. Koundé. He's picked his way through. And he's there to get it away. And they're quick to get it back. That was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Tries a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Muscular approach does pay off here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Rafinha, he's found a way through. Pedri gets it away. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
action is back on the way.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
And here's Mbappe. Rafinha. Lovely feet. Rafinha! And he's there to belt it away. And here's Mbappe. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Araujo has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Koundé, Pedri, and Iniesta. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Al Kubasi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Koundé, Iniesta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And he was quick to react. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Zubimendi. Oh, he's found support out wide. Koundé gets over and intercepts. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Courtois getting this one
La
clear.
asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.628 espectadores.
Koundé. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pedri. Fermin. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he has been fouled there. So a chance here, what can they make of it? Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Up towards the front line. And he's lost his man here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So their fourth corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Out to the left it goes. Not the most accurate pass. Pedri. Julie. Bellingham.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Eric Garcia. And he's intervened well there. Tries to dink it through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Caught offside that time. Femi. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Koundé with the foul. Zubimendi is there, and he can get that clear. And here's Mbappe. A temporary retreat here. Julie, he's got away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Koundé has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Barcelona are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
The final 5 minutes. Decent progress down the left. That's good play. Pedri. Bellingham. And that has been cleared.
Barcelona truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
That's a little off target. Pedri goes steaming forward. Mbappe. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Mbappe! And with that, the final whistle. Barcelona are beaten and they are out. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona really looked like they were just second to everything, disjointed even. Yeah, it was a high-intensity game, and